to Jersey City. All I need is a dime for a room. Hey, come here. Hey, you. Maybe help an old man put together a meal. Hey, come on.
Age about 60. Occupation vagrant. We know him. He's hung around this corner for years, bumming dimes.
Got any ideas about the cause of death?
Cause of death? Knife wound, upper chest. One wound, no sign of stroke.
What about the knife? Did you find it?
It's nice when they leave one, isn't it?
Yeah. You figure any special kind?
Sharp. Hold on a minute. Buck!
You want to know who called downtown asking if anybody got killed on Times Square tonight?
Carter, I'm not interested in crank confessions.
Even if he said he was told in advance it was going to happen.
Yeah, I know, by a gypsy tea leaf reader.
Ward Warren Hobart.
The actor.
Yes?
I'm looking for Mr. Hobart.
You can talk to him now in the middle of... Well, you'll find him upstairs. His name is on the door.
Thank you.
And that baby spot is supposed to move with Hamlet as he goes up the steps.
It will if he ever does the same thing twice. I'm just a lighting man, Alec. I'm not a mind reader.
No, he's right. I've never seen him use the same blocking twice. I don't know what you can...
We have to do our... Excuse me, can I help you?
Yes, I'm from the police department. I'm going to see Mr. Hobart.
The police?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What's this all about? I'm Hallie Simmons. This is my show. I'm the director, the producer, and the person who'll have to leave town if this show flops. What's this all about?
Well, I can't say right now.
Hey, look, will you get it straightened out as quick as you can? I've got a rehearsal called here. I know he's got something on his mind.
So do I.
Remember, you've only got 9 minutes and 40 seconds.
Come. Mr. Hobart?
Yes?
I'm Lieutenant Hawk from the DA's office. I'm investigating a murder I understand you knew was going to happen.
Well, not exactly.
Well, either you did or you didn't.
Look, I haven't got much time. I'm going to give you the whole story, then I want you to go away and leave me alone, okay?
Mr. Hobart, you called us. We didn't call you. Now, I can't make any promises. But...
5 minutes, Mr. Hobart.
Thank you. Sorry, this whole thing has got me climbing the walls.
What thing?
Sit down, Mr. Hawk. It started 4 weeks ago. First day of rehearsal, I got a note in the mail. I didn't pay any attention to it at first. I thought it was just the usual crank stuff. So I threw it away.
Was it a threat?
Well, not exactly. Sinister, though. Black-edged envelope, black-edged writing paper, condolence stationery, you know. No signature, typed. Do you know what it said? Unless I cooperated, unless I paid $15,000 on demand, somebody was going to get killed.
That sounds like a threat to me.
No, no. I wasn't going to get killed. I was a nice fellow, I think it said, an acting genius. Now, somebody else is going to get killed.
Somebody else.
I know, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, did it say how you were supposed to pay the money?
No, I was just told to be ready. Lieutenant, I get all kinds of crank mail. If I think the writer will settle for an autographed picture, I send one. Otherwise, I forget about it. But, I got a reminder about a week ago, and this one I kept.
See what I mean? You still didn't call the police?
I thought it was some kind of joke.
That's a rather tasteless joke, don't you think?
Do you want a list of people I know would think that's the greatest gag in the world?
I might. But you don't think it's a joke anymore?
No. This came earlier today. This one I handled by the edges. In case you think what happened is just a coincidence, I've arranged another demonstration. Times Square, shortly after 8 tonight. I am serious, Mr. Hobart. I am coming closer.
What time did you get this?
This afternoon, just before the run-through.
And you waited until after 8 o'clock to call the police?
Places, please. Places.
I had a rehearsal. I felt at the time it was more important.
What do you mean it was more important?
Lieutenant, I haven't been on the stage for years. I'm coming back to Broadway as Hamlet, with half the town hoping the movie star falls flat on his classic profile and they may get their wish. Okay, you're right. I should have called you. So if you want to charge me with obstructing justice...
Nobody's charging you with anything, Mr.
Or perhaps
Hobart.
with being responsible for a man getting killed.
Now, you said that.
Well, supposing I'd called you, what could you have done? Filled Times Square with policemen at 8 o'clock? Arrested everybody in sight?
I don't know, but I would have liked to have had the chance to try.
On stage, Mr. Hobart.
I'll be right there!
I'm going to hang on to these, and I may want to talk to you later tonight.
No, I can't.
It may be necessary.
Look, you know why I'm playing Hamlet.
I don't see what that's got to do with anything.
It's got to do with why I have to be left alone. I'm not doing it for the money. I can make more money on a film in a week than I can make for this entire run.
Waiting on stage, Mr. Hobart.
I'm doing Hamlet to prove that I can. To myself, to everybody. And I'm going to prove it. But I can't do it if I'm torn like this between some maniac and the police.
Well, that's all very interesting, but we both have our jobs to do, and if you get any more notes, you will let us know, won't you?
All right. All right.
All right. No fingerprints. So maybe no gag.
The fact that there was no fingerprints doesn't prove
Practical jokers don't usually wipe their fingerprints off letters. It wasn't just extortion.
the guy asked for $15,000.
Yeah, but how? How was it supposed to be paid? Suppose Hobart had wanted to pay off after the first note. This guy may want $15,000, but he also likes to kill. He's already killed twice. Carter, give me the file on that Wallace killing in Brooklyn. Charlie? Hogg. I want a stakeout on some mailboxes. Just the theater district and just those on the street. Special alert. Somebody mailing a letter if that somebody's wearing gloves. Yeah, Charlie, I know it's a warm night, okay? Now notify me and hold for questioning in regard to homicide starting right now. Stay for the next 24 hours. Thanks, Charlie.
What you got? Nothing. No robbery, no motive, no known enemies. Looks like the guy was walking down the street 1 minute and next minute he's dead.
What's that remind you of?
Fred Kiley, the panhandler on Times Square.
Right.
Hawks. Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah, thanks a bunch. Well, the paper is a standard type sold in nearly every store that sells paper. Typing was different on each note.
Well, that helps. You look for a guy with 2 typewriters.
Or a guy who has none and borrows somebody else's. Or somebody who rents a typewriter whenever he needs one.
For his passage, the soldiers' music and the rites of war speak loudly for him. Take up the bodies. Such a sight as this becomes the field. But here shows much of this. Go, bid the soldiers shoot.
All right, bring that curtain up, please, fast. Wally, get everybody on stage. Excuse me. Bring my notes. Get that curtain up fast. Everybody on. Everybody on stage. Get a seat. Keep quiet. Get a chair. Sit down. Ladies and gentlemen, 4 actors and actresses are using term advisedly.
Where you going? Just help me with these packages. Get in there.
Nobody gets a gold star tonight. And furthermore, you people, and I'm being just as kind as I possibly can be, you set a new Olympic record for bumbling, fumbling, stumbling, bumbling, missed cues, fluffed exits, and bits of business that not only would have baffled Shakespeare, but even baffled me, your director. Ward, where's the energy? Energy. What's the matter? Ophelia, you know that's a song you sing. It has a lilt, that song. Sing it. Gertrude, you've just seen a tragedy. You know, you've just seen a dead body laid out in the field. Something more. Ladies and gentlemen of the Royal Court, will you please remember your regal? Let's have some dignity, please. I don't... Simmons, the director.
I'm Dan Priest, the patrolman.
What is going on around here? This is my theater.
Sir,
Have they arrested our star?
Oh, don't be cute, Jimmy. Do you know what this is all about?
They should throw the book at him.
What? What did he do?
He committed murder, he's taking money under false pretenses, and he's impersonating an actor. And that's just for the way he did
You didn't
soliloquy.
win any awards tonight yourself. Hallie, honey, we're dead. You can't expect us to work after all this.
We've given 2 performances today.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Now, they're right, Hal. There is such a thing as an equity rule.
Now, there is no equity rule that says I can't give my company notes. We had a rehearsal, and a bad one. And I am going to call my company together and give them notes. You show me the equity rule that says I can't do that.
Sure you can, but there's another rule that says how many consecutive hours you can work the company without giving them a break. Now, it's right here.
Thank you, Karl Marx. Rehearsal at 2:30.
Tomorrow?
No, tonight.
Well, we don't have time to...
Solly brought the sandwiches. He's okay. Only somebody bumped into him in front of the theater, knocked over the package, and helped him pick it up.
Who did?
Just a guy. Average height, normal build. Nothing unusual. No scars, no glasses, no mustache, nothing.
He wasn't naked, was he?
Suit, Solly thinks. Maybe a sport jacket. What's the note say? $15,000 cash in briefcase by the fountain in Bryant Park by 12:45. Or 1 more at 1. Last 4 words underscored. 1 more at 1.
Where are you going, Mr. Hobart?
I've had enough, Mr. Hawk. This lunatic wants $15,000. I want to be able to play Hamlet tomorrow night.
You're not going to pay him off, are you? Have you got a better idea? Well, what about tomorrow, when you get the next note saying $50,000 or $150,000 or $1 million?
Ask me tomorrow.
You can't pay off a killer, Mr. Hobart. You have to catch him.
No. I don't have to catch him. You have to catch him. That's your job. Mine is acting.
Listen, once he knows...
You got the cash?
Cash?
He's a big boy, Carter. I can't stop him. Have you got the cash?
I can get it.
Well, where are you going to get it? It's the middle of the night.
Ben Finney keeps more than that in his till.
All right. You go to Finney's. I'll meet you there. I'll bring a briefcase. You better get going, Mr. Hobart. You haven't got much time.
Hawk, you're not going to let him...
Stay with him, Carter. Charlie? Hawk, did I wake you up again? That's nice. Listen, Charlie, I'm in the Henry Miller's Theater in the Star's dressing room. I want you to put a direct line in here and put a trace on this phone.
How much? Don't tell me. I heard you. What happened? Slow horses?
It's personal, Ben. If you don't want to do it...
Oh, but I do. I'm not really running a joint around here. More like a bank. Borrow from Finney. No red tape, no co-signers. I gotta get it out of the office. Give this deadbeat a drink here.
Thanks, sir.
All right, stick 'em up.
Huh? Hello, Hawk. You still stealing apples?
You still cutting the booze?
I love you, you bum. Hey, you wouldn't believe who needs money.
Ward Warren Hobart.
Huh? Listen, is he in trouble?
Well, not exactly.
That's what I like about you, Hawk. A straightforward way you answer a question.
Ben, I want you to do me a favor.
Why, especially?
This $15,000 you're going to loan Hobart.
Don't worry, I'll keep my mouth shut.
No, that's not the idea. I want you to shoot your mouth off. I want you to spread it around.
You mean, like, bragging?
Force yourself.
If you say so. Am I allowed to know why?
Well, I want somebody to find out about it.
Why don't you tell him?
I don't know who the somebody is.
Yeah.
I'll give it to him, Ben. Promise.
Sure.
I don't like the whole idea.
Well, you're gonna have to go along with it. Now, the note didn't say that you had to deliver the money.
Why?
Listen, our man, whatever he may be, he isn't stupid. He may be smart enough to switch signals on us at the last minute. That's why I want you where he can get in touch with you.
All right. But I can't take much more of this.
I'm hoping you won't have to. I'll get you a taxi, and Carter will go back to the theater with you. Come on.
Look, man, I didn't do anything, man. A man, he gave me... A man, he gave me a pound.
What man? There's no man here. What
come
man?
Here and pick this up. Look, man. He gave me $5. He told me to go pick up this bag here.
What did he look like?
I don't know. He was just an ordinary man. He was old.
How old? How old? Was he as old as me?
No, he was older.
What was he wearing?
I don't...
What was he wearing? Did he have a suit on? What kind of clothes? What was he wearing?
Yeah, I think he had a suit on, maybe.
A suit, maybe.
He was just an ordinary man.
What did he tell you to do with this when you got it?
He told me to go pick it up, that he would find me.
Bring him along.
No, listen.
All right. Go home. Haven't you got a home? That's all. Nothing else. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
Come on, there's nothing to see. There's nothing to see.
Wait a
Go on
minute.
home.
Keep back. Now look around. Tell me if you see anybody that looks familiar. Do you recognize anybody at all?
No.
No?
All right, take him downtown, check him out. If he's clean, give him a ride home.
Trace on incoming call, please. Flash me. Now, the guy, I want you to keep him talking as long as you can, okay? All right, go ahead.
Hello?
Mr. Hobart,
Speaking.
I warned you about the police. Do it right this time, or there won't be another.
Who is this?
The money goes into the confessional of the Church of the Sacred Heart, West 51st Street. Right away. Go into the confessional, nearest the altar on the left side. Leave the money. Do it yourself. If you involve the police, you'll be killed.
Oh, where is the Sacred Heart?
I told you. West 51st Street, between 9th and 10th.
Excuse me.
Oh, excuse me.
Listen, stay right here. If anybody tries to get in that dressing room, you just scream the place down.
I can't help it.
Wait a minute. All right, come on. Another knifing. And it looks like a paid decoy. What's that?
Looks like a list of what he was supposed to say.
Typed.
Of course. We'll never make a connection between this poor guy and our man, though. Because there isn't any. Get the message, Mr. Hobart? How close can you get?
Witness this delicate and tender prince that for a what? For a plot. Come in. Now what?
Mr. Hobart, I want you to do just what the phone call told you to do. I want you to take this and go over to the Church of the Sacred Heart and leave it in the confessional booth.
No tricks this time. I go alone.
We can't risk taking out the church. He may be watching. We can't go with you for the same reason.
Then I will be alone.
Mr. Hobart, police work is a lot like the theater in a way. If I tell you everything, then the illusion's gone.
All right. I'll have to call off rehearsal.
So when you finally say that beautiful line about his noble mind, we have an idea of what he was like before. You understand?
Yes.
Try it. Anything that can really show us the complete about-face from Hamlet. The rest, you simply have to enjoy it. I mean, that's your action, just to have a good time, so that... Oh, I'm so glad you could join us.
Ellie, I'm sorry. I apologize to you and to the rest of the company, but I have to ask you to call off this note session tonight.
What? You mean we're supposed to open tomorrow night the way we played it tonight? Do you know what'll happen?
I can't work any more tonight, that's all. It's police business.
Well, maybe your reputation doesn't mean anything to you. Mine does mean something.
This company doesn't need any more work.
But they need to rehearse.
They need a Hamlet whose mind is on his job, and tomorrow night they get one or we don't open. And that's a promise to everybody.
Well, what are you all sitting around for? Haven't you got any homes? Go home, go to sleep, cast all at 7. Mark Snell! Are you okay, Ward?
Yeah.
Now, you get some sleep, too.
Yeah, later on. But this is something I've got to do.
Well, afterward, then.
Afterwards, I come back here and work some things out for myself. Spend a little quiet time on stage.
You've spent plenty of time in this theater, Ward.
Yeah, I mean quiet time, Ellie. See you tomorrow.
Copy what? Once our man knows we're not going west, he'll follow Hobart.
But what about the car? We'll be out in left field without any wheels.
No, he won't. I don't suppose he's already inside, do you?
I'll go in, Hawk. He doesn't know me.
All right. We missed him. There was only a priest. Maybe two. One real, one phony. Come on.
Father?
Yes. I was near the communion rail on my way to bring in the poor box. You don't... That box hasn't been emptied in more than a week.
Well, I don't think the poor box is what he was after. Here's your phone.
Yes. But who could have done this?
That's the question we can't answer yet, Father.
You better call a doctor, too, Hawk.
Charlie, Hawk, no jokes. Send a squad car over to Henry Miller's theater. Tell him to use the siren and leave the blinker light on when he goes inside. He's to go to Ward Hobart's dressing room and stay there until we relieve him. Right. When you get finished with that, I got a medical call for you.
But, Hawk, the guy's not going to try anything now. Not after he's got the 50...
No. Alan, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for getting over here so fast, Carter, and I'll relieve you now.
Anytime. See, my wife's kind of hard to impress, but she's the president of the Bayside Little Theater Group, and when she finds out that I was...
That's nice, Alan. That's nice.
Anytime. Thank you, Mr. Hobart.
I get a strong feeling that you didn't get him.
That's right.
And that means I'll be hearing from this fellow again, as soon as he runs out of money.
He didn't get any money.
He didn't pick up the briefcase?
He got the briefcase, but all that was in it was a torn copy of the New York Times. Your money's in the safe at police headquarters. I'm sorry, but I have a strong prejudice about giving money to a criminal.
But you have no prejudice against letting an insane killer get the idea that I double-crossed him.
Has it ever occurred to you that he may not be interested in just money?
He went to a lot of trouble.
He killed 2 people before we even had a chance to pay him any money.
Well, you mean you're telling me to take it easy? Man who wants to kill me is only a homicidal maniac.
Something like that, yes.
Oh, whose side are you on?
I'm on the side of the people that he might kill if we don't keep him focused on you, because we don't know who they might be. So we can't protect them, but we can protect you.
For how long?
Carter and I'll stay with you tonight, and tomorrow you'll have a guard around the clock.
But how long?
For as long as it takes. Are you ready to go?
No. I've got to do some work on stage. I assume the department can protect me there.
Hobart's dressing room.
Who's speaking? Get over. Quick. Trace this, fast.
This is Hobart speaking.
You're a chiseler, Mr. Hobart. A cheap chiseler. A dirty, cheap chiseler. And you'll never open in that play.
I'm sorry about tonight. It wasn't my fault. We can still make a deal.
We had a deal. If you involved the police, you got killed. That was our deal. And I'm a man of my word, as you know.
I had no choice. Are you still there?
You thought I was a priest, didn't you?
What? Oh, was that you? Well, how would I know?
It isn't easy to play a priest, right?
No, of course not. You have to sense it, feel it. I played the priest once in Romeo and Juliet.
Now, Carter.
One of us has got to stay here. This would be a treat.
That's why we both gotta go. I'll explain later. Now, come on.
Get the car and we'll lock the door.
It's really a matter of...
Shut up! Don't need to be told anything about acting by some washed-up movie star. What are you doing?
Sometimes it pays to advertise, Carter. Get going.
Turn right on Broadway. Do it. Turn right again.
All right, slow down. Hold it. Keep going to that 3rd Avenue address.
Is somebody here? Hawk?
No. Then who is it? An actor.
Who? Why haven't you gone home?
I'm not in your play, Mr. Hobart. Don't move. You haven't got much longer to live, so don't cut it any shorter. Sit down, Mr. Hobart. That's better. There. I'm coming down. I told you not to move.
money.
The money? I was going to kill you anyway. But why? You don't remember me at all, do you? Should I? Ward Warren Hobart is never too busy to help an aspiring actor. I read that in a fan magazine in September 1957, and I believed it. Oh, aren't you laughing, Mr. Hobart? I believed it.
I'm sorry.
I believed it so much that I wrote to you, not for a job. All I wanted was for you to write a letter to some producer so I could get into his office. All I wanted was a break. Do you know what I got?
I get a lot of mail. Some of it I don't even...
An autographed picture. Best wishes. Your friend, Ward Warren Hobart. For if a man should ask you for bread, which among you would give him a stone? You gave me a stone. I didn't know. You think I'm like all the others, but I'm no one to think about, but I'm no one to notice. But I'm different. I'm me.
It was a nice performance, Mr. Hamlet.
Why don't I go downtown with you and sign a complaint?
Troyer. What'd you find at that 3rd Avenue address?
2 phones and,
Card dialing gadget.
Yeah. How did you know?
Just a hunch.
Good night, Bob.